Hello sports fans, my name is Cdude and welcome back to the second games. For today's event, our four teams will be fighting for short track speed skating supremacy on the newly remastered later skater track from Mario Party Superstars. And this is indeed a very short track, with each competitor trying their best to clear 5 laps as fast as possible while trying to pass the other competitors. There'll be 3 rounds of 5 laps, and the fastest combined time will be this event's winner. Now, as the 4th place skater doesn't actually get a formalized time, their time for each round will be calculated based on how long it took the 3rd place skater to cover the same amount of ground for however long of the track they had left. But not only do they have to fight for their position on the track, they also have to fight against the controls themselves. The slippery ice floors combined with the tank controls of this particular minigame are going to make for some difficulties that will take reflexes, mental fortitude, and no small amount of screaming to overcome. Your 4 competitors for this event are Rick from Imperium Ludum, playing as Wario, John from Youbetchastan, playing as Waluigi, Lindsay from the Daisy Baby Bitch territory, playing as Peach, and Geoff of Tierra de los Hermanos Hook, playing as Donkey Kong. Looks like our competitors are ready to begin this slippery skating scuffle, so let's head down to the track for round 1 of the event. On your marks, get set. Alright, looks like Geoff is starting with the inside line with Rick very close behind, John falling out to the back. Ooh, some unfortunate control issues with John there. Seems like the middle of the pack is very well situated, but Lindsay, ooh, almost jockeying for first there. Geoff staying out front, 3 laps down. This is a very, very quick game. Geoff seems like he's got this cemented. It is the last lap. Lindsay would have to make a very strong recovery, and that is the first round done. Wow, that is very fast. I should not be surprised by this, but here we are. A very fast first round, with Geoff actually managing to break the track record for an excellent time of 25.22 seconds. Lindsay close behind with 25.89. Rick in 3rd place with 26.37, and John getting an estimated time of 27.78 seconds. Geoff managed to keep his lead throughout the entire race, possibly helped out by his starting position on the track. That didn't deter Lindsay though, as she briefly managed to pass him on the 3rd lap. Rick seemed to have some trouble passing Lindsay though, and actually seemed to push her forward a couple of times, much to his dismay. John had some unfortunate early bumps on the outside of the track, possibly due to those pesky tank controls. No time to wait around, as round 2 is ready to start. On your marks, get set. Alright, looks like Lindsay has the inside track this time with Geoff on the outside. Will this impact the standings? Only time will tell. John seems to be having a much better time with controlling this go round. Lindsay keeping that 1st place position throughout the whole thing so far. Geoff still lagging behind. Seems like the starting positions have made a pretty big impact. Ooh, John almost making it into 1st. Still 1 lap remaining, and it is a very close front pack. Ooh, Rick managing to get past John. And that is the end of the race. Ooh, Geoff only just managing to get that photo finish, barely missing out by 0.1 second there. A much closer second round with only 1.5 seconds between 1st and 4th. Lindsay takes 1st place with 25.29 seconds, almost beating Geoff's time from the previous round. Rick takes 2nd with 25.44 seconds, and after reviewing that photo finish, we can confirm that John just managed to achieve 3rd place with 26.76 seconds, beating Geoff, who ends with an estimated time of 26.86 seconds. The competitors seem to have gotten their bearings after that first round, with very consistent positioning right up until the end. Unfortunately, John's strategy of going wide to try and overtake Lindsay backfired, as he fell into 3rd place right before the end of the race. Going into our final round, we have Lindsay in 1st with a combined time of 51.18 seconds, Rick in 2nd place with 51.81 seconds, Geoff in 3rd with 52.08 seconds, and John in 4th with 54.54 seconds. With less than a second between 1st and 3rd, it could be anyone's game, but is 3 seconds too much time for John to make up? Only time will tell as we move on to our final round of the event, and our competitors are at the ready. On your marks, get set. The starting positions are looking very similar to the second race, but Geoff is already making a break for it, going from 4th to 2nd in very quick succession. Lindsay keeping in 1st. No, she isn't. She's down to 2nd as Geoff has taken 1st place, and Rick has overtaken Lindsay to take 2nd. This could be a very, very close match. Geoff seeming to keep that 1st place despite Rick's various attempts to get past. Can he keep it? He does manage to keep 1st place. Lindsay actually taking 4th after starting in pole position. Unfortunate. A very exciting final round with many twists and turns, despite the track just being an oval. The final positions for this race actually ended up in reverse order from their starting positions, with Geoff getting a time of 25.19 seconds, taking first place and breaking his own track record. Rick in second with a time of 25.61 seconds, John taking third place with a time of 26.39 seconds, and Lindsay getting an estimated time of 26.82 seconds. Rick kept a level head throughout this race, biding his time and steadily moving up from 4th to 2nd, but was not quite able to overtake Geoff by the end. Geoff on his part had a very aggressive start, moving up to 2nd place by the end of the first lap, taking the lead by the end of the second and keeping that lead for the whole race. John had a promising start but seemed to get pushed out of the inside track by Rick and Geoff in their fight for first place, and Lindsay seemed to just barely get beaten out at every turn despite some very good play throughout. And with all our races done, our competitors taking a well-earned rest, the final standings are as follows. John, unable to make up that 3-second deficit with a 4th place time of 80.93 seconds. Lindsay going from 1st to 3rd with a time of 78 seconds flat. Rick holding steady with a 2nd place time of 77.42 seconds. And your winner from Tierra de los Hermanos hook, Geoff, with a time of 77.27 seconds. Now let's check in with our medal tallies to see the running totals. Tierra de los Hermanos hook is looking to sweep the entire second games with 3 gold medals split evenly between Dave, Peter and Geoff. Imperium Ludum is holding steady in second with 2 silvers and a bronze, with Rick scoring his first medal today while Sarah holds the other 2. Youbetchastan is in 3rd place with 1 silver medal held by John, and the Daisy Baby Bitch territory is in 4th place, held up entirely by Lindsay's 2 bronze medals. Thank you all very much for tuning into today's event, and make sure to come back tomorrow for the biathlon. I have been and will continue to be Cdude, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the second games.